Clashers, turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another common war base breakdown video. And we're going to be looking at the Southern Teaser again. Chief Redback was able to Govaho this base for 3 stars, so we'll go ahead and walk you through how he was able to do that. As always with these videos, first we will look at weaknesses of the base, talk about how they can be exploited, and then we'll go ahead and watch the replay. So this is a relatively common arrangement for a Southern Teaser, it seems, these days. We've seen a couple almost identical to this in the last several wars. So he had his Teslas in these locations here, and then the giant bombs are almost always all going to be down in the southern chamber with these Southern Teasers here. Now, obviously the weakness of a base like this is the lack of walls for about half of the base and how you can just penetrate in very deeply with a golem-based army. No double giant bombs, so hogs can be relatively effective against them as well. And we have found in iKonik that a Govaho style of attack works pretty well on these bases, which is a Govaho army with hogs on the back end. Chief takes this to another level. He sacrifices some of the wizards and the witches, and he gets some Valkyries down in the action. They are also very nice on open bases like this. It's walls that Valkyries have the hardest time with, and obviously in a Southern Teaser style base they don't have a lot of walls to deal with, so a very effective composition against these types of bases. So we'll go ahead and watch how Chief is able to do this here. His first step is going to be to lure, so he drops 2 loons over here. That's going to hit on this cannon. As you can see here, just barely within the radius of the clan castle. So he will get the full lure there with the exception of 1 balloon. He very wisely sends in another troop here. He sends in 1 hog that heads over here and also gets within this clan castle range, and that's going to bring out the last loon there. Remember, offensive loons will not lure defensive loons out of a clan castle because balloons can't attack other air troops. So here, Chief remembered that and sent in a ground troop to make sure he got that lure. At that point, he's going to bring them down over to the southern corner here. Just drop I believe a minion or maybe an archer. Just get his lure set up over here. He's got 1 witch, I believe, a handful of wizards sprinkled in there, and then of course the archer queen is going to be able to handle all that's in there. It's just a few wizards and the balloon. Then they're going to go down pretty easily. At that point, he's going to launch the golem portion of his attack. He has 2 golems here. He's going to drop 1 in from each direction coming in on these cannons, and he has 8 Valkyries. So he's going to sprinkle them in through here so they get a nice wide spread coming into all these different sections of the base. And of course he's going to drop a few wizards to make sure he has a funnel up, big break. These army camps are ideal for creating funnels because they're so wide. It makes a nice big break in the exterior garbage buildings. And that's going to get all of his troops to head in up into this main section here. And he has 4 heal spells. Valkyries can handle almost anything you throw at them if they're under heal, so he drops 2 down here in this southern open section here for the Valkyries, and then he saves 2 for his hogs on the back end. And he's able to clear out, of course, all of these defenses in this open southern section here. The Archer Queen goes down, the Valkyries push in pretty nicely as well into these chambers off to the side. And then he's got a handful of hogs. I believe he's got 10 hogs coming in on the back end here. He's going to drop them over here. Great timing on the drop because he has some troops over here. There's a few Valkyries that are in this chamber right here, and they're going to be tanking a lot of these defenses, the Tesla, the Archer Tower, the Expo. So that gives his hogs a nice head start for taking out some buildings before they start falling under attack as well. And he's going to have 2 more heal spells that he'll use, I'd say right around here for his hogs. And that's going to keep enough of them alive to push through all the way to the other side and clear out all the defenses and still have plenty left over for cleanup. So that's the plan here. Let's go ahead and watch the replay and see how this worked out in real time. Gets that minion down first. That's just going to be an anchor. So once he does lure out those troops, they'll have something to focus on and come all the way down south. And archer to distract. There's that hog just to get whatever else is in there, and sure enough, there's a balloon. Barbarians down to distract, and the circle of wizards are going to be able to clean up those whiz. And here come the golems with a couple wizards behind them to help create that funnel and to help start taking out those defenses. You'll notice he shaded the Barbarian King off to the Archer Queen side, but he wasn't even needed for that because those Valkyries did plenty of work on her before he could even get over there. And then here come the Hogs on the east side. Those defenses are all still distracted over there, so the Hogs are untouched so far. And with that last heal, that's going to make sure that the rest of those Hogs stay alive. And he's going to have plenty of DPS for cleanup. Oh, losing my connection. I hope it doesn't fail on me. So we'll just go ahead and fast forward this while everybody's cleaning up. So there you go, guys. Another way to defeat a Southern Teaser style base. I hope that's helpful. Hopefully you can use this technique in a war sometimes. Until next time, this is Turn 56 saying, keep on clashing.